Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to auto AFK every single one of the brand new thieving stalls, so you guys can have the best possible chance at getting the brand new huge robber pug. So if you guys do enjoy this video, then make sure to smash the like button and click the subscribe button as well, because I would greatly appreciate it. We're on that road to 30k, so let's get it. But now that we got all that out of the way, let's get into AFKing so you guys can get a chance for that huge. Okay, so real quick, I do want to let you guys know that this will only work on PC. It will not work for mobile users whatsoever, because it will require a PC program and pretty much everything PC related in this video. So I'm very sorry for all the mobile players out there. You're gonna have to figure out another way, but let's get on into it. So this will help you get pretty much everything, not just a chance for the huge robber pug, but this will help you get a ton of artifacts, brand new items, the thieving eggs, even a chance for the thieving god potion as well. Pretty much every item in this brand new update you will have a chance to get, because you're going to be able to auto AFK every single stall. So let's get into how this works. The first thing you're going to need is Tiny Task. Tiny Task is a free program to use. It's virus free. Just look up Tiny Task, download it, and it should be good to go. Just make sure you download it from a trustworthy website so you don't end up getting a virus. Once you download it, it's going to look exactly like this. You're going to quickly set it up by going into preferences. You're going to go to continuous playback. You make sure this is checked. Make sure always on top is checked as well. Then you're going to go to the recording hotkey and playback hotkey. Select one of the 4 options. Just make sure it's not the same, but that can happen. And then make sure your play speed is 2 times, but honestly, you can set this to whatever you want. Once you got this all set up, you're now just going to push Tiny Task aside, and well, let's get on into it. So what you're going to do first is hop on over here to the first stall, just like so. So as you can see, you're clearly stealing stuff from this stall, but you want to make sure your camera angle is something sort of like this, where you can pretty much zoom out and be able to see pretty much all of the other stalls and be able to work in this motion. Now, you do not want to move your camera, especially while recording, because it will mess everything up. So just make sure that you have your camera in a still position. Don't move it whatsoever. All right, so now what you're going to do from here is just click the recording hotkey. Going to make sure that little camera is red. You're now going to walk to the right and then go straight forward to walk into the next one. And then you're going to sit here for like 25 seconds or so. You want to make sure you do that so you're able to steal everything from that booth until it runs out. And then you can go on to the next one. You just want to make sure that you get the most amount of items as possible from this recording. Now that that's over, you're going to walk to the right again, just like so, to this one. And boom, you're going to sit here for like 25 seconds or so. And then once you're done with that, you're going to go to the right once again. You're now going to line it up and then go straight forward to the next stall. And then once you sit here a little bit, you're going to walk to the right again to where you're over this stall. Then once you sit here a little bit, you're then going to hit the S key to make sure you go backwards, and then right like this, where you're over that a little bit more. I could have did that a little bit better, but you guys kind of get the idea. And then you're going to do the same exact thing for the next one. So you're going to go down and then go to the right, just like so. Then you're going to sit here for however long you want to make sure you steal everything. And then you're just going to do the same exact thing you've been doing, like this, walk up, hit right, and boom, there you go. Like I said, you definitely want to make sure you sit here for 25 seconds each time. That's usually how long it takes to steal everything from that specific booth. And then it will go back through and do the recording again. Now, if you wanted to restart from the beginning, all you have to do is keep that recording going with that same camera angle movement, just like I had. Then you're just going to do the opposite you did for the other ones and just walk to them in a different direction that you did in the first place. Once you start from the bottom and you get to the last and final one, which is the royal stall, you're then going to turn around and do the same exact thing for the other recording. So say you had to do this, walk to the other one, sit here for a little bit, do it again, go to this one, and then do this one, just like so, until you get to the last and final stall. And then once you start that recording back up, it will help you rinse and repeat. You'll be able to sit there for 25 seconds on each stall and steal every item possible. Now, that is one great way to do it, but let's get into a lot better version of doing this. And well, it's a lot easier instead of having to do all those movements. So obviously, it's still going to require Tiny Task, but you're going to do one simple little thing. You're going to hit exit on your keyboard. It's going to open this up. You're going to go to settings. Then you're going to go here to movement mode. You're going to make sure the movement mode says click to move. So you just go over a couple options from keyboard and you'll see click to move. And this is where you're going to want to start out. Now, before you do this real fast, you're going to make sure your camera angle is set up. So basically set up the same camera angle that I had before in the last method. You're just going to make sure you have it set like this, because you won't be able to move your camera once you have that movement mode set. So now that you have your camera set, you're just going to go back and make sure this is click to move, just like so. And then now, instead of left clicking to move, you are going to be right clicking to move. That is the only way you'll be able to move. So now what you're going to do is, say you sit here for 25 seconds or so, you're then going to point your mouse over to the next stall and right click one time. You're going to see the little movement dot and it moves your character onto that other stall. You're going to sit here for another 25 seconds, do the same exact thing for this one. And then once you're done with this one, you're going to click this one over here, right click like I said. Boom, takes you right to that one. Sit here for 25 seconds, do the same exact one for this one. It's super easy and simple. Like I said, you also need to make sure this is starting a recording. But like I said, you just go to the next one, right click, boom, we're already there. Sit here, then boom, next one, and then the last and final one, just like so. It's going to do a little different direction there, but either way, you are still good to go. And like I said, you do not want to move your camera. So now that you got to the last royal stall and you're stealing everything, now you're going to want to go back to the beginning. So you're just going to go over here, right click this one again. It's going to take you in some different movement. Either way, it could be different each time, but it should work perfectly. Then you're going to right click this one again, go to this one, same exact movement for the other ones. Boom, right click, boom, right click. To understand how it works, just right click until you get to the last and final one. You stop your recording and it should do everything for you. It should run it back. It should click this one, then this one until you get to the royal stall itself. And well, that's how you do it. Now, if you want to get out of that mode again, all you got to do is go back into settings, go to movement mode, and make sure you click back to your keyboard and you can move your camera. But that is indeed how you auto AFK every single stall. Like I said, make sure you sit there for like 20-25 seconds while your recording is there, so you steal everything from that stall, and then you don't have to wait for the cooldown. You can just go to another stall, steal everything from there, rinse and repeat until you get back to the royal stall and to the beginning stall as well. Now, if you don't want to do every stall, that's totally fine. You don't have to. If you want to start out at the advanced stall, you can do that. Just make sure you zoom out, and like I said, make sure click to move, and or you can just move like this. It doesn't matter. Whatever's more comfortable for you and whatever's better. I feel like click to move is probably the best way possible because you don't have to do those extra movements that could end up having you, go off somewhere else, move somewhere else, or run into things. The click to move will just take you directly to that spot, no questions asked. Now, this is totally up to you, and I don't know how great this is going to work, but if you wanted to buy everything from the thieving merchant at the same exact time at auto AFKing, you can. Once you're done with the recording and you get basically to the last and final stall, you could right click to move over here, hop on here, buy the stuff in the merchant real quick, hit the X, and then go back to right clicking those spots and go back to the beginning to where you're able to buy everything, use your artifacts at the same time, so you don't end up getting the max limit on them, and then well, you can just buy some stuff from there. Like I said, this is pretty much just a template for you guys to work with and do whatever you want. I'm just giving you guys the basic idea of how it's going to work and just how to do it in general, so you guys can tweak it, do whatever you want with it. I really hope it helps, and that is how you auto AFK the brand new thieving update. So if you guys did end up enjoying this video, then make sure to smash the like button, click the subscribe button, and click the notification bell to never miss an upload. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.